Peak District'te birlikte gittiğim sevgili arkadaşım Sabina ile ilgili sizlerden çok güzel mesajlar aldım. Onu ne kadar sempatik ve ne kadar içten bulduğunuzu söylediniz. Ayrıca onunla ilgili pek çok soru da geldi. Ben de bu kısa videoyu yapıp onu sizlere daha yakından tanıtmak istedim. Şimdi buyurun hep birlikte Sabina'yı kendi ağzından dinleyelim. Evet, parka geldik. Yiyeceklerimizi aldık. Yemeden önce şu röportajın kaygısını bir atalım dedik. Özellikle ben. Çok stresliyim. Bir an önce konuşalım bitsin. Thanks very much. You should say thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for having me on your channel.
That's what I know from TV programs. Okay, so maybe you should tell us more about yourself. What do you do? Where do you live? Whatever you want to tell us is fine. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so I've been born in the UK, in London, lived here my whole life. I work as a creative director, so if a lot of people don't know what that is. So I work in an agency where I help with advertising, so come up with really cool ideas and help sell that. Oh, and so I'm a family of 5 sisters and one brother. So 4 girls, 1 boy. And he was lucky, trust me, he's lucky having 4 sisters. And my parents, they all live here, all married, except me.
So she is single. If anyone is interested, just message me.
Don't know what
Actually, not everyone would be interested.
Yeah, probably not. And yeah, I love living in London, but I also love traveling. And we can
Oh yes, I was going to ask that actually. She traveled a lot. Just like, where did you go? Where have you been?
I've gone to the States, to San Francisco, LA, New York. I've been to Bali, Malaysia, India, Bangladesh, Thailand, Copenhagen, Turkey, Italy, Paris. List goes on, but it's never enough. Oh, Japan as well. Amazing.
Oh, yeah. I was going to go to Japan actually.
Yeah,
because of COVID, I have to cancel it. So yeah. Your family moved to London, right? Moved to London or moved to any other cities in the UK?
No, so to London. So my grandfather came here during the wartime, and because they need labourers. So my parents both are born in Bangladesh, which is close to Burma and India, if no one knows. And I have a mixed heritage in my bloodstream. I'm not sure exactly what. And then obviously I was born here, but yeah, my parents came from Bangladesh.
Okay. You said you've been to Turkey. So when did you go to Turkey? Which city? How long ago?
Yeah, so I might pronounce it wrong. So the first time I went to Turkey was when I was in uni, just after uni, and I went with my friends and we went to Istanbul for about 4 days, and then we went to Bodrum, and then we saw Uludeniz, and we went to Pamukkale. I love that. Oh my gosh.
I haven't been to Pamukkale, by the way. I haven't been yet.
So beautiful. Absolutely in love with Turkey. And I went last year as well, because my sister's married to a Turkish, British-Turkish guy, and we went there to buy her wedding dress, because the Turkish wedding dresses are beautiful, nothing compared to the UK. Like very big, very grand, and the craftsmanship as well, the work with the Turkish tailors, it's
a lot better.
Oh my gosh, amazing quality.
And price-wise, it's kind of...
Oh yeah, price-wise as well, very good. Hopefully south of Turkey, because it's meant to be beautiful.
Yeah, you haven't been Antalya?
No, that's on my list. Yes. And where they have the hot air balloons.
Cappadocia.
Yeah, I want to go.
What do you like most about Turkey? What is the best thing you never forget, you really love?
So one thing I love about Turkey is the culture. Everyone's very hospitable. The hospitality is amazing. Yeah. You always feel at home. Everyone makes you feel like they're yours, your family, and I think that's something you won't get in the UK. You know, there's a big contrast to UK, London versus going to Turkey. Like everyone, whether it's just the door person or the worker, everyone makes you feel so at home, and everyone's so happy and lovely, and they want to give you food and they want you to enjoy the culture.
That's what we love. Feed people. Feed everyone.
Turkish delights. I absolutely love it. So pistachio Turkish delight. Oh my god, I absolutely love. That's one of my favorites. One of my favorite, and no, it's just I love the warmth. People have so much warmth in their heart, and I think that's such a beautiful quality that you don't always get. So yeah, absolutely love it.
So do you have any bad memories from Turkey? Surely you must have one. Just tell us.
Okay, just one. I was
Okay.
a bit young.
Okay.
So this was, I think, in Bodrum, from what I can remember. So I did a jet ski tour. Shall I tell the story?
Yes, why not? Yeah.
I'll do a half version.
Yeah, whatever you want to
Okay.
tell is fine. Yeah.
We did a tour on the jet ski, so we paid and rented for, I think it was like 15 minutes. So 12 minutes was mine, 12 minutes was with my friend, and the guy went with us, and I had a shorter time, so I wasn't happy. So I started moaning to the guy. I was like, "You didn't give me 12 minutes." So then he was like, "Fine, come back on. I will take you for a free ride." So I'm happy. I'm like, "Oh, I don't have to pay for this." And then he goes, "Don't put your life jacket on." So not many of you will know I'm not a very good swimmer. I can't really swim. So he made me sit at the front and he sat behind me. And then he held on to me, and I kind of felt a little bit like, okay, this doesn't feel right, but I'm not going to complain, maybe, whatever. So we went off and we kind of went into the middle of the water, and then he stopped the engine. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, why we stop? Like, there's no boats, there's nothing around, and I can't swim, so this is like middle of nowhere. Yeah. And then he kind of looked at me and said, he just did this.
How stupid is that? Oh my god. Even if you liked him, what the...
Because obviously I couldn't speak Turkish and his English wasn't very good. And then I was like, I froze. I didn't know what to do. I was so scared because I was like, I can't jump into the water.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
can't.
drown.
Oh my god, that's horrible. That's horrible.
And then
seriously.
I panicked because I started talking about God because I didn't know how else to kind of scare him off. So I was like, oh, it's prayer time. And I didn't know what I was saying. I need to get back. And then
Imam is singing. It's prayer time. Let's go.
And then thankfully he took us back. And then afterwards, I never told my friends. Actually, I've never told anyone
except me.
Except
you now.
And you guys, yeah. So now everyone knows. So it's me being very naive and trustworthy too, like trusting people too quickly.
Okay, next question is about London. Do you like living here? What do you like about London? And what do you hate about London?
So despite traveling everywhere in the world, London always still feels home for me. And I think the reason why I love London, it's so multicultural. I think that's something you will find here. You come here and you have everyone from all different religions, from all different backgrounds, people dressing crazy to people dressing however, and you're not going to get judged. So I think for me, it always feels like a perfect place to feel accepted, regardless of your background, whatever your views are, and it will always feel home. And I think partly because all my family live here as well, I think it makes such a difference. Like my friends, family, they all live here, so for me this will always be home. There are downsides to London.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you've got to be a Londoner to know how to walk around and feel safe. I think I'm quite savvy after all of these mistakes. Being a female as well, just make sure you're not putting yourself in weird situation wherever country you're in. So I think that's one thing here. It is a little bit shady. There's a culture of getting drunk and
that's
just getting hammered and just getting wasted and just being on the floor. This is a culture they love to celebrate, and I really don't like that. I think it's fine, you can drink, but you don't have to get loud and aggressive. So this is actually a British culture that I'm not keen on.
Can you please tell us how we met? That's a very interesting story. Like how
So this was actually a very interesting one.
So
we met on a date, pretty much like a dating app. But we're not dating.
We're not dating.
So it's actually Bumble, which you can actually use to meet people, like friends. I went on the app and I was just, we connected and we thought, let's just meet up. And I think initially
we didn't message too much.
We didn't even message, mate. It was just like,
let's meet up because we live very close. Yeah.
And then we just met up and it just felt like we knew each other. It felt so natural and kind of weird. And then we met up again for dinner, and then I think by the fourth meeting we were on holiday together.
Yes. It was lovely.
And
the time we spent together, traveling Peak District as
minus me getting very frustrated.
About what?
I feel like I did get a bit frustrated, like when sometimes I was getting stressed out with the car. And like you were very calm.
Everything was perfect. I think that was awesome. That's normal. You what if you are frustrated for once or twice?
I was a bit scared in some of the roads.
They don't know yet, or maybe they know. Okay, we'll see. So there's something happened. Sneak peek. Something happened on our third day in Peak District about the car and about Sabina. So hopefully we are gonna go to Turkey.
Yeah.
In September.
Hopefully.
Very soon. We'll see. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that now.
Sponsor this lovely lady.
Sponsor me.
Sponsor her. She's bloody amazing, and yeah, because she's bridging the two cultures together, bringing you a bit of London, which is amazing.
Thank you very much. It's
welcome.
lovely to meet you, lovely to be your friend, and thanks very much for being on my channel.
You're welcome. So marhaba, is that okay to say? Yeah.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba, but that's hello. Let's
so
finish
with goodbye.
Yes, hoşça kalın.
Okay, let me try.
Hoşça
Hoşça
kalın.
kalın.
Hoşça kalın. See you next week. Haftaya görüşmek üzere.